Hi YouTube, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do a makeup video for the makeup that I wear to work. And today I'm going to be using the MAC Studio Fix SPF 15 foundation. And I already did my eyebrows. I filled them in with the NYX Microbrow pencil. I really like this because I can control it really well. It's pretty skinny and it's easy to control. As you can see here, you can see how skinny the crayon is. And I have that in black. So I'm going to use a brush to apply this foundation, and I'm using the IT brush, the airbrush smoothing foundation. I got it from Ulta. It was about $22. And I'll put it in the link below in case you're interested. So usually what I do is just take the bottle and I just dab it on my face a little bit. And I like this because it blends well and you can build with this. And this is just a simple video for, you know, putting on makeup for work without feeling like you're doing the most or wearing a ton of makeup. So I'm gonna push my hair back. I'm gonna fill this in. And I really like this MAC foundation because it's pretty light. I forgot to mention that I sprayed the Smashbox water primer before I put this on. So I don't actually use a legit moisturizing primer. I like to just use my spray and spray my skin pretty well. And I usually try and get the brush as close as possible so I won't mess up my eyebrows. Sometimes I use concealer to make my eyebrows pop, but just for work I don't usually do that. So I usually just put the makeup on. And if I get a little makeup on my eyebrows, I'll just go back over them with the pencil. I'll just take the pencil and just darken them back up a little bit. For me, they don't have to be perfect for work, so if I'm going out or going on a date, I'll make them neater and I'll use my concealer underneath. But just for work, I don't have time to perfect them in the morning, so I usually work out in the morning, come home, do my makeup, and run out the house. So this is usually very quick for me. So once I put that on, I'll figure out if I want to wear eyeshadow. So today I decided to wear eyeshadow, so I'm going to be using this Covergirl, and I think it's called Silver Lilac. I'm going to put the link below. And normally for work, if I'm rushing, I'll just apply it with the applicator that comes with the eyeshadow. But I wanted to include this because sometimes I do use this. This is a jumbo eye pencil in white from NYX. And I'll put the link below. And this makes the eyeshadow come out more, make the color more visible, and it lasts really long. So I'm just gonna put a little bit over my eyelids. Don't need a lot, especially just for work. And I'll just rub it in like this. You can use a brush too. And then I'm going to apply the eyeshadow directly on top. So this basically acts as a primer. A lady in Ulta told me to try this for my eyeshadow, and I really like using this opposed to using an actual primer. So I am going to take my eyeshadow brush. You can use the applicator. Sometimes I use the applicator, sometimes I use just a little eyeshadow brush. And this is by e.l.f. and I got this from Target for like $1. So I'm going to take the eyeshadow and I'm just going to pat it right on my lid. And I'll do a couple of coats depending on how bright I want it to be. This is very easy to do. Anybody can do this. You can see how pretty the color is. In the light, it has a purple shimmer to it. So once I apply the eyeshadow, I will apply my L'Oreal Blackest Black Collagen Mascara. I love this. This is the best mascara for me. I tried the Better Than Sex and it doesn't compare to this. This stays in place. It's not permanent. It's not waterproof, but it lasts pretty long. So I'll just take this and put it over my eyes. And this is really good for building. I'll put about 2 or 3 coats on here depending on how much I want my eyelashes to pop and stand out. I'm going to put a total of 3 coats. And if you have long eyelashes, you don't have to wear fake eyelashes. You can just get some good mascara and build on it and just extend them. You can probably even use an eyelash curler. So you can see how nice and long my eyelashes look now. And I like to put a little bit on my lower lash. So while those eyelashes are drying, I'm going to apply my lipstick. And I like to use this Jordana Matted Girl color. This is from Walgreens. It's like $3.99. Really cheap, but it's a really good matte color and it lasts really long and it looks really pretty on. You can eat and drink and it won't come off right away. So I usually can do this entire look in like 6 minutes. And I'll just use my finger to clean up. So I think my mascara is dry now. So I am going to use this NYX eye ink liner. I'll link it below. It was about $7.99 from Ulta and I really like this. It's black. And I usually do a little small wing on the ends. And it's pretty sharp pretty precise. Now let's scoot up. So I'll take my finger and pull my eye back a little bit so that I can get a nice straight line. So that's what I'm getting ready to do. And I find it's best that I keep my finger here while I let it dry for a few seconds. And it's pretty nice. And then I'll come over here and do the same thing on this side. And look like I messed that one up a little bit. So usually if I mess it up, I'll just take a wet towel or wet rag with a little soap and I'll just redo it. But usually I try and get it right because I don't have a lot of time to waste in the morning. So I went ahead and got a wet rag and I got rid of those wings because they weren't that neat. So I'm going to redo them for you guys. And this can be pretty time consuming. I wouldn't recommend to do this look if you're pressed for time. Sometimes I do, but sometimes I don't because it's hard to get it neat. So this one looks good so far. And I'm going to try to get this one neat too. This one's pretty neat too. So yeah, there's the look with the wing. So I'm going to make sure I list all of the products that I used in this video below. And if you have any comments, any questions, please feel free to comment. If you have any suggestions or constructive criticism, I would greatly appreciate it. And thank you so much for watching my video. Give it a thumbs up. And yeah, I'll post some more videos in the future.